A kind day to you all. I am Kinsmark.
I'm Violeta.
And because I got chosen to participate in the Candidate Eliminated Season 2 competition, actually tomorrow morning, I am streaming some Interstellar Marines in preparation for that tournament. Because for those that aren't aware, Interstellar Marines I've covered several times on the channel, and it's a clever indie game that has a solid foundation that sadly, because of the costs associated in development, hasn't gained enough funding to get completed. And so the competition that's coming up is meant to call some additional attention to it and hopefully get it some just extra players, some more people interested in it, so that the, at this point, single-man development team can make some more progress and follow through on some more of the ideas that are already present in the game and that just aren't yet executed. So, I am honored as hell that actually the single developer attached to the project at this point, ZPS Hicks, cheers mate, if you should ever see this, actually invited me into the competition after I contacted the official Interstellar Marines page on Facebook, and I had just asked him because I'd like to cover the multiplayer aspect of the game that I haven't created any episodes on at this point. Are there any times that he can see on his end from like server monitoring and stuff, is there a high point, you know, an activity like crunch time that I can count on finding some players to jump into a match with? That's all I was interested in. And he immediately responded to me on my personal Facebook, like he knew who I was, he knew my face and everything. I was so honored. It was just like commenting to me that he'd seen all of the episodes that I made covering the game and its single-player missions and enjoyed them, and then mentioned this Candidate Eliminated promotional tournament that they've already done one season of. That's a clever idea for attracting players to it and also calling attention to the game, because what it is a single session that's about an hour, hour and a half long of essentially permadeath competition. I think it's, for at least the one that I'm participating in, 4 teams of 3 competing against each other, and once one is down and one's like fully lost all fluid and you're dead, you stay dead. You are then completely eliminated from the competition. And of course, everyone then cuts up their own perspective of the competition into 15-minute increments, and then they release their perspectives on their own respective channels, so that one can see the entire competition from all participants' perspectives, and no one releases their segments of each part ahead of each other, so you can't like spoil the season for everyone else just releasing everything on your channel, assuming you're participating, you know, as intended. And so that means that there's a lot of videos on a lot of different channels that are cross-promoting each other and the game, so it's great for everyone involved. And again, so Hicks, if you should ever see this, thank you once again for actually inviting me into the competition. It's the first like collaborative project like this that I've had the chance to join in on. So since sadly the community for multiplayer in this game is fairly limited, I think the most reliable means for me to you know, gain a handle on the controls again, and since I am still acclimating to a new mouse that I actually just acquired yesterday, I need to kind of get into a smooth groove where I can count on my control reflexes to see me to some kind of victory. Because I haven't actually ever played any multiplayer in this game. Co-op, competitive, or otherwise. All I've played in this game is single player. So I know from experience in many other competitive FPS games that you can feel like a god among men, and just the absolute marine hard ass against AIs, and then another man with a rifle shows you up, and suddenly you're just like, oh, I'm still just, I'm the rook scrub in this. So I'm cautious in my optimism for tomorrow, so I'd like to prep. Anyway, all of that is to say that for this evening, I'm probably going to jump into, probably not the missions because they take a little while, some of the challenges that I've already covered in episodes proper on the channel itself. Some of them I haven't completed yet, so I'll save those for actual episodes. I may jump into the playground, because I know some of these are less structured instances. Like, Get Killed by Bots here is actually a great practice mode that I've already attempted once in my personal time off camera, that is pretty much just an infinite spawn, last as long as you can, against aggressive training robots mode that's great for just honing reflexes. So that I'll probably jump into, and should anyone show up, I may try and jump into the multiplayer here in a little while. I attempted to contact some of the folks that I know are active in this game across social media. Hopefully some of them might log in. I could jump into the multiplayer and get at least a little practice in. So we'll see. All right. All that said, I think I've covered everything I wanted to for introducing the concept for this evening's stream. Let's check in with chat if anyone's home.
Celtic Knight says evening.
Cheers, mate.
Noah says howdy, folks. How are y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing all right, mate. How about you?
I have a sinus headache.
Yeah.
Mold.
No, I forget. Do you have Interstellar Marines? Because if you do, feel free to hop in with me. We can do some co-op. And that's the one challenge I think I'm going to have for the competition, because the teams aren't signed up as such. Individuals sign up, and then the teams are randomly drafted. So I don't know either of the fellas that I'm going to compete with, and
they don't know you.
They don't know me. I've never communicated with these guys. So we're just going to show up tomorrow and just sort of assume some kind of squad structure and see how it hashes out.
You could probably talk to them and be like, okay, what do you like to do?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm going to hopefully show up about an hour early in the Discord server that was set aside for communications. And they did a great job, actually. I want to show this off, because they did a fantastic job actually setting this up for this competition. So let me full screen this and then enable the monitor capture, just so you guys can actually see what I'm looking at. Let's see. There we are. So this is their Discord server. So they've actually got, of course, text channels over here. I know it's the text channels are what's underneath the face cam. It doesn't really matter. So some of these are for.
I know, but we have like.
I know it doesn't. Okay. Don't worry about it.
It looks weird.
Candidate Eliminated is over here. The rules for the competition and for those that are participating and everything. Rules discussion, announcements, and then voice channels are already set aside for people that are just in this part of the community and they're just hanging out, having fun with each other. Some Let's Play channels, and then these are already set up for each team for the actual competition itself. So I think this was, TMS is actually the guy that I don't think is actually associated officially with the development team for the game. He's just one of the community members that's active and is very much in support of the game, and he seems like he's done a lot of legwork setting all this up. So cheers to that guy as well. So anyway, let me jump into game again. And
we're flickering.
Yeah, I know, connection is still kind of, yeah.
Okay, let me see. Noah says doing well, and I do not have it. Sorry, bud. I will say, though, I'm sure you'll do great, and if you want some general reflex training, I'm going to be in Siege for a while now.
Alrighty.
Shield says hiya.
Cool.
Hello.
Cheers to see everyone. So I think for now, I'm going to jump into Stronghold Elimination A. You know what? Let's actually crank this up to hard mode.
Realistic sounds like it might be good for practice.
It is. The thing is, I think one of the defining features of realistic is how much damage you can take, and I don't think that's the level of lethality that the competition is going to actually use. Because hard, I think, has to do with the AI packages and the amount of damage that you take from getting shot. So anyone that checked us out last night already knows, as I said, I acquired a new mouse and I'm still acclimating to it. I've adjusted it further since the stream last night, so I have it almost configured exactly the way my last good mouse was, so it feels a lot more natural in my hands now. There's still a corner edge of it that kind of chafes a little on the edge of my thumb. I'm trying to adjust some of my habits so that that doesn't affect me as much. It's kind of slow goings though, so I still haven't figured exactly how I'm going to solve that.
Are we going to keep the mouse, or? So
far, yes. Just because I have so little time to go and actually keep cycling out new ones, even if I can return this one for a full refund. I just don't have much time. Yeah. So.
And I honestly, the one that I did research on last night, because I did a lot of research, the one that seems like it would be best, and that I know doesn't have that little thing that is apparently in style right now.
Hi there! Didn't even see you.
Like, is apparently the little thing that's messing with his thumb right now is in style.
Yeah, because it's like a little flare out on the side of the mouse that your thumb is meant to rest on instead of next to. And for some reason, I don't do that. I set my thumb next to the mouse instead of on it, because I use that as like a stopping point for my, like for the mouse. Yeah, I know they're coming around down the stairs. So that I can stop the mouse against my thumb for leftward lateral motion. And that's just the habits that I've had for years. Changing that is a hell of a challenge, so at the moment it's still kind of scraping up against the side of my thumb on that little flare-out thing. I'm getting used to it, though. I mean, hell, I may end up just developing a callus and just getting used to it.
Yeah, because I did find one that has pretty good, like, it has good DPI. It's even better, max, compared to this one. But it's a bit more expensive, and it's in one of those boxes that you can't feel it.
Yeah.
So I don't actually know if it would fit your hand, because, you know, that's one of those things that you can't tell unless you test it.
Because that's a thing that I am critical of some companies and their
even Logitech
mouse
does it.
packaging. Yeah, like Logitech does this.
Not on all of theirs, but on a fair amount.
Mice are such an ergonomic accessory for any computer. Like, you have to feel it to know, is this something, if you're using it for intense purposes like gaming, or even for some professional purposes where you're using like precise mouse movements for like graphing and stuff like that. It's a very personal thing because everyone's hands are configured a little differently. You have to feel it to know, is this a good one for you? And if your packaging doesn't allow one to do that, then how the hell do you expect to get any sales?
Pretty much they expect people to guess.
Like one, it was a Chinese company. It was just a dark package with a symbol on the front, not even transparent plastic, not an outline or illustration of the mouse.
There was an outline. I don't know if it was an outline of that mouse.
That's the thing, I don't know!
An outline of a mouse. And
I have no way of knowing if that's an outline of the actual product!
Yeah.
I'm just like, how in the hell do you expect anyone?
And it didn't have any stats on it. No, like,
yeah.
What's its DPI?
No
nothing.
DPI, not even dimensions.
Not even, like, how many buttons are there?
Yeah.
Like, nothing.
Are they configurable? Are there LEDs on it? Yeah, who knows? This is like a $50 mouse!
I'm like, I'm not buying something I can't...
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
Oh,
what?
shit. Ah! Ah! Shit, run. Oh, they are everywhere. They are everywhere.
Marcus
No.
says, how do you stream myself? And yes.
Yeah, I meant to stream early. Can I run out of time? Ah! Alright. I got snuck up on because I was talking. Alright, well, at least in this mode. This is actually the first time I have ever died completing this mission.
Of course, this is on hard.
This is on hard. And I'm chatting.
Yeah.
Don't patronize me, AI lady whose name I forget. Cool-headed.
We're streaming, dang it.
I have to make myself entertaining for the masses. And thankfully that's a concern I won't have tomorrow, because thanks to the plan to, you know, cut up and stagger the structured release of everyone's episodes, of course, one cannot stream the competition tomorrow. I would if I could, sadly. That's not the plan. So it means that I am only going to commentate a little, because I'm probably going to stay in a chat Discord server with my team, obviously.
So it's mostly going to be him talking to his team.
Yeah. And
I would say, like, for an intro, just tack one on.
Yeah, I'm going to record an intro, like, singularly away from everything else, and I'll just cut that in post such that it's the collected explanation of everything that's going on, and then the competition can just speak for itself. Because I don't want to annoy them with all of my commentary and everything. And also, this is such an audio-focused game that
you have to...
Yeah, any amount of communication risks speaking over the subtle sounds of movement that can give away enemy movement and positions and everything. So you need to keep an ear out in this game to do well. And if you're constantly talking, that's actually a disadvantageous approach.
Mm-hmm. Celtic Knight says, I see another Marcy is starting out on Ken.
Another what now?
Marcy. Long. the annoying person who always talks. And
Oh, yeah.
is talking down to you. It's talking about the AI.
Oh, that's what it's. I was like, who are you talking about? There are no other characters in this game.
The annoying AI lady who's talking down to you like Marcy does.
Alright, I got you.
No, it says I straight up don't use my mouse flare out. My thumb skips it and just rests on the mouse pad.
Yeah, that's what I do.
The problem is this mouse is very wide, so that flare, it's like he can't get his thumb far enough away from it and still be comfortable to make it not rub.
Like, I can get it over to the side, it just kind of chafes against the edge of the mouse. Whoa, okay, your speed is increased.
Sheila is back, and she wants to know how your thumb is feeling.
Alright! Whoa, hey there! What you doing? Coming to give me a hug! Alright, so hard mode is a little more challenging, because they get aggressive.
Clear.
Yeah, they're coming through that door. This is a choke point, although it's as much for me as it is for them, so...
There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, and I'm paranoid as hell about that left flank. Oh, because of that!
So Shield does want to know if how your thumb is feeling.
It's alright. It isn't as severe because I've adjusted a little of my grip. I can still feel it, like it's a lie to say that it's not a little distracting. I'm getting used to it, though. And I really do think I might actually try your idea and putting some clear coat polish in that seam. Because really, I think it's the seam of where a couple of pieces of plastic come together. It's actually fairly rough on that edge. I think if I just put a smooth little clear coat strip right along that seam, I think that'll actually mitigate the worst of the scraping sensation.
You just need to know. We need to make sure that you're wanting to keep it before we do that.
Yeah, oh yeah, because that's then constitutes a modification of the device and voids return policies, all that. Chip. Gotcha. Hi there, I see you. You don't see me though, because I'm a shadow in the night. Is it daylight? Is it night? I don't know, because I'm all underground in this game.
There's only 4 left.
One of them's coming.
I hear it.
Yeah. I can hear the heavy thudding footsteps of approaching foes.
But where?
Somewhere around here. I think he's downstairs in this thing. There you are. I saw your muzzle. Come on. Pop you in the elbow. I will shoot you in the friggin' hand, man. Alright. Oh.
2 left.
Ooh, I hear another one.
Nearby.
He's right on the other side of this wall.
Those stairs make me nervous.
Ooh, I think he was going down these stairs. Alright. Ooh, that makes noise. Okay, that's good to know. So that's something I won't do against other players. I hear you. Actually, you know what? If I can find a good defensible corner, I might actually fire off an unsuppressed shot, so he'll come to me.
Oh, he's in here.
He's right around here. Where are you? Is he on the roof, maybe? Can't tell me how to live, AI lady. I'll do what I want. Yeah, I think he's on the roof. There you are.
Where's the other one?
I don't know. Probably on the other side of the area. Now then, let's switch to the AR, because it has greater magnification.
I don't like it up here. The wind makes it hard to...
A common problem?
Shooting your teammates, huh? So, is that a thing? Where's the wind sound coming from?
Air vents. Because all of this is a cleverly simulated environment. There you are. Come right to me. Yeah. Come on up those stairs.
Noah says, just for the record, Facebook is hell. I can already tell it's a mistake. Don't stay on it much. You have to keep track of a handful of people, and then only when you feel like checking in do you go on it.
Checking Facebook has just turned into, how can I destroy my mood today? So I'm just like, eh.
Like I said, only do it every now and again. Don't worry about the rest. Don't try to keep up with it. Just...
Alright, let's see here. Mainline. Launch mission!
What is CP?
It's like command points or something.
Do you get stuff for that?
You can unlock camouflage skins. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna approach this intelligently. Suppress all of my weapons at the same time. I don't like the AR. Because it has a fairly obtrusive sight. And my god, the recoil.
Oh, are they above us?
Yeah, crossed above me. Ooh, I see you.
Oh.
I'm gonna switch you to semi. Because auto with this thing is just completely uncontrollable. So I'm just gonna treat it like a DMR. Because I feel like at the ranges I'm likely to engage players, I should probably get some practice in for the AR. Because I feel like players are going to keep more distance than the AIs necessarily do. Because anyone smart, I think anyway,
Right there.
is likely to stick to the perimeter. Because that's one less flank to concern oneself with.
Right in front of you.
Oh, yeah. So of
She also says, trying to find all the screenshots I took in Sims 4, but they are not where they state that they are located.
Did you install to a custom location? Because that may affect it. Because it's a challenge too, trying to find the screenshot folder for Steam too. Because you can take screenshots in
You might have to
Steam.
just do a search, like a whole computer search.
Yeah.
Like with the search prompt on your desktop menu. But that will search everything, and it's not always.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah. And she says, nope. So it should be exactly where they say they are, but sometimes, man, sometimes technology does not do what it's supposed to.
Already prior even to Skynet's ascension, we are at the mercy of our machines.
What?
I don't know, I didn't catch that. Because they all say something, I just didn't hear it over, you know, all the gunfire.
Uh-huh.
I like this AR design though, because it's almost like an extrapolation of the vector design.
Here, another. I don't know where.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
thunk.
That was probably noisy.
A little. love the simulated rain in this game. Like, it's, for some reason, I think it's the audio of it as well.
Like just the slight little...
Yeah, and the little, like, stippling across the visor of the helmet. For some reason, I just think it's incredibly well done. Like, one of my favorite rain effects in any game. Whoa, 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 hey. Ambush from the shrubbery! Good thing he's a terrible shot. Ooh, I saw you. I saw you for a split second. There you are.
Behind us?
Come from right there.
I think someone heard that. Because the footsteps sped up.
Yep. And I know I have a flashlight. I just elect to use it incredibly sparingly. Because it just calls them straight to you.
Flashlight heads, yo.
Yeah. With all due respect, I have flashlight heads, sir. Can anyone identify that quote?
It's a good quote. I hope
Speaking
people can.
of Marines in space.
Stop making it easier.
Okay.
Hmm?
It's the environmental light thing. It startled the hell out of me the first time I did this map.
Are we actually outdoors or are we inside?
No, it's a simulated environment. If you look far enough up, you can see that's actually a cavern roof. Like, all of the encounters in this game so far are simulated. They just don't make that entirely clear. Because I think that's part of the, like, psychological training. Because for anyone familiar with my coverage of this game, y'all may remember my episodes on the actual single-player mission, the Neurigen incident. That one screwed with my head. Like, I did not know that... Because it was listed as a mission. And I was given, you know, the summary of events as a mission. That it was still, in fact, a simulated training exercise.
But it made you react as though it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. And it's cool that, like, you're essentially reenacting an actual event from the lore of, you know, the game's universe.
Oh, two.
Yep, yep, yep. Close. So it's convincing in its presentation. At the same time, though, once I figured out, like, the story that it was actually telling, it makes imagining what the scenario that was just presented to me in the training scenario with just robots and stuff that much more terrifying to imagine what those robots were supposed to represent.
Yeah. And what actually was going down.
Yeah,
in that
because
mission.
some terrifying shit happened in the actual scenario that it was meant to recreate.
Because those bots were acting the way they were for a reason.
Yeah, like they were acting like crazed rage zombies, and then near the end of the mission, another essentially mercenary company shows up to just clean up the mess, and you have to fight your way out through them. And of course you stumble into the mercs fighting the affected scientists of the facility too, so it's just this crossfire of confusing combat that, you know, with robots is like confounding enough to actually have...
That was people.
Yeah, like That makes it that much more chilling and intimidating. I know the scenario itself is nothing new to sci-fi. It's just, I guess the presentation of this game I enjoy enough and I can immerse myself in enough that I can sort of put myself in the shoes of the operators present. I know you're in there. I see your headlamp. There you are. There you are.
He'll be coming for you now, though.
Yep. Come on. Come on out that door. There you are.
8 bots left.
Another one in there.
Yep.
Another one outside.
Left.
And I know also that this is a calculated risk, streaming this the night prior, because I could potentially show my stratagems to my competition. At the same time, though, I figured you guys would enjoy seeing it.
Bit of a preview, as it were.
Yep.
Whet the appetite.
Because I really like this game, and I'm sad to see that it's reached the state that it has, because Zero Point Software have almost completely run out of money to continue funding it. That's such a shame, because there's such a cool foundation here. And they have some clever ideas for introducing content that other games haven't already done for future stuff. Anyone that's seen the creepy alien shark hybrid things knows what I'm talking about. And those aren't in the game yet, except for one model that's actually sitting in one of the hangar camera views that's only fleetingly visible for a few moments as just a hint of things to come. And I want those things to come! They just can't in the state that the game is currently in, sadly. Because again, it's just a single guy that's continuing on the project. So they're attempting to find, I suppose I should say just he's attempting to find at this point, a publisher to pick the game up and fund them to continue development. That was messy. Retreat, actually.
She also says, I also picked up 3 house plan books from the library, so I'll have more plans to look at. The nice thing is that all the houses are on the small size.
Cool.
Only 3 left, my love.
I think that one is still in there. Either
So.
that, or that was him that just came out of this door. Ooh, see you. God damn. Clear this place first. Okay, that was the door closing. Couldn't tell if someone just came in right over my shoulder. I see your headlamp. You're in there.
There.
There you are. Ah, damn.
It's glass.
Freaking wall. Gotcha. Alright, 2 left. 1 is in there, I know, because I can see his headlamp.
Coronator 3000 says, hey, want to do some
Hey.
co-op prep?
Cheers, man! I am certainly down for that. Even though you're one of my competition for tomorrow.
Hey.
Yeah, let me just finish this, and I'll happily hop into the Discord.
He says, Coronator, I'm not on your team, but whatever.
It's all good, man. Because aren't you the one that
We're
cut
all
together...
still playing to have fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the supercut was him, I think.
Yeah, that was he's the one that edited that together. I haven't watched that yet. I've heard from a couple of people that have that it was pretty well done. So cheers to you, man. It's cool to see folks like you and the guy that's actually setting up this entire competition, and of course Hicks himself, you know, still giving this so much support because it deserves it, and I want it to do well. Come on, I know you're
So how's the new mouse feeling, love?
I'm getting used to it.
Is it snappy enough?
Don't let a sand particle kill you. Clean your weapons twice daily.
Don't let a sand particle kill you. In other words, don't let it jam.
Cornelius says, thanks. It was a lot of fun to put together.
Oh, I'm sure. Stuff like that is fun to edit. Tedious, time-consuming, fun though, and certainly gratifying when it all comes together well. Where's this last one? Alright, idea.
It says, okay, I figured out what happened to my screenshots. It seems that for Sims 4, I have to have a family living on the lot and capture the screenshots from there, or I have to use Facebook or Twitter to post the pictures.
Oh, that's
There's
strange.
Sims 2 and Sims 3 way of screenshots.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, because that was
really
just a
odd.
folder you could go in again.
Yeah.
That's...
Come and get me. Come and get me. I know you can hear that. Can you in the rain?
Probably around here somewhere.
Yeah. It may have gotten hung up on a corner somewhere. Because the AI is alright, it ain't perfect though. And environmental things do still cause him some trouble.
Coordinator says a lot of things should have been kept from Sims 2 and 3. Lol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth?
Like, I try not to put nostalgia goggles on about too many things. Some of those game series, though, like, I miss the older generation versions. 'Cause that's how I am with Sims, that's how I am with Soul Calibur. What the hell is this last one? I've pretty much set aside all pretense of stealth at this point. I'm just trying to find the damn thing. Ooh, I hear you. I hear you. I think he's up here. Yep. Show your face. Alright.
Yay, done. So, you're gonna go getting...
Yeah, I'm gonna hop into the Discord for the Interstellar Marines channel. So Corey, feel free to hop in with me. Alright, let's see. Alt-tab. And I guess I'll jump into the...
is LP Let's Play Team?
Probably, I don't know what that's for, though. I'm just gonna jump into just playing games.
You're already in it.
Yeah, I clicked into it just now. So yeah, feel free to jump in, and as soon as I get a mic check from you, I'll adjust your audio, that way it's not too loud or too soft. Then we can jump into some co-op. Assuming you have a mic, because if you don't, then that's not a huge concern.
Shield says, there is a folder, but it seems that the screenshots only post a folder if there is a family living there. Gotta love the so-called screenshot manager.
Mm-hmm.
That's silly.
I think that was for those folks that try to do a lot of like coordination and stuff of it. Aha, I see. He has joined.
Alright.
Yeah, there we are. Alright, let me turn down volume. There we go. Alright, can you sound off one more time?
Yep.
There we go, that's more like it. Alright, cool.
Co-op.
So let's see here. I actually haven't done any co-op, like, ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've only ever... Actually, I need to adjust you a little more. I've only ever done single-player stuff in this game.
Oh, wow. So, do you want to start with, like, a challenge, or go right into a campaign mission?
Let's start with a challenge just to kind of get the feel for working with multiple
Alright.
people.
Yeah. You choose a server, whatever is best for your pick.
Alright, let's see here. All of these are campaign, escape, and survival. Can we change the parameters of these if we jump in?
Yeah, you can vote for different game modes.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Then I guess I'll jump into US West, so that's Cooperative 6.
Alright, cool.
And good luck to you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, thanks, you too.
Yeah. I'm hoping I can catch some of the other guys on my team about an hour prior to getting started, so we can kind of coordinate like who's
Yeah.
gonna cover what
Organizing,
part of the
planning
squad.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time it was a horrible idea to go to operations,
Yeah.
but it might not be. It might be a little more viable this time with more teammates.
Gotcha. Okay, I think it automatically started us onto the mission.
Gotta turn down my volume. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, let's vote for.
Actually, check out the.
Okay, are you thinking elimination, survival?
Let's do elimination.
Alright, cool. Mainline or stronghold?
Let's do mainline.
Alright, cool. Realistic?
Sure.
Alright, let's go for it.
Press Y to vote menu.
Vote?
Where are we?
I think you just clicked vote.
Vote?
There we go.
There we go. Cool.
The objective of this incursion is to assault the streets and buildings of Mainline and eliminate all the hostiles.
Reminder to all personnel. Threat and weapons function in effect all day.
Right, which way should we go?
I usually circle the perimeter, so I think I'll head right from here. Oh shit!
Oh, careful.
Oh,
That's alright, I got you.
Alright. Yeah, I haven't done any realistic matches, so
Yeah, they one-shot you pretty quick.
gotcha. So no mistakes.
They're still not too threatening so long as you don't let them sneak up on you.
Yeah. Do you know what level of lethality the competition tomorrow is?
For Hell Week, it tends to be around hard mode.
Okay. So you're not going to get one-shotted, you're not going to take a full mag to the chest, though.
Right, except for Operations, which has one-shotting bots all over the place.
Gotcha. So, are AIs also going to get thrown into the mix?
Yeah, CTRs.
Oh, okay.
CTRs are gonna be patrolling around the zone. Whoa, hey, whoa!
What?
Whoa,
There's one, like, dancing on your head! What the hell?
I was wondering what the lights were about. I just looked up and it was spinning around in circles.
Alright!
That was great. I'm watching your stream right now. I'm gonna see that in a few seconds.
Can you capture that for a GIF? I'd freaking love that.
Let me see. I think I can record the last 10 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, I got it. All right, I can record. I can keep that later.
Sweet.
At least from my own perspective.
Oh, we've got someone else in.
It's great.
Oh,
Oh,
do we?
hey,
Oh, cool. Alrighty then.
Sweet.
I love AI glitches.
Yeah, they're the best. Yeah, so for Hell Week, there are going to be bots patrolling around all the different zones, and they're not typically they're not typically too threatening when they're just walking around the zones. But when you're going down to operations, you'll encounter much tougher bots.
Gotcha.
What people like to do a lot with them is just to get on boxes like these and shoot down on them because the melee bots can't get you.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
I think we'll just let Reverend do his thing.
Yeah.
He gets down more about it now.
I forget, is he one of the guys on the teams for tomorrow, or?
I'm not sure. Oh, we got another guy. I think these guys are just randos.
Okay, so they're just joining on us because there's actually someone in a server!
Yeah, other people, oh my god.
I think I hear motion around the side here.
Careful. I thought I heard it too, so.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna catch up to you.
I'll turn my volume down so I can hear you clearly.
Alright. Yeah, no, I tend to
So it
quiet
looks like
down when I
kinda-
play this one.
Yeah, looks like we're kind of going for doubles right now. They're sticking together and we're sticking together, so we should be able to sweep pretty quickly.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
Contact
say something?
across the roof. Whoa!
Down.
Where the hell is that coming from? Oh, hi there.
They're loud, but they can sneak up on you.
Yeah. Especially on the soft dirt terrain, they're a lot quieter.
Yeah. I've been experimenting with what the best kind of camo is for different scenarios.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna stick with the gray urban for the competition because
Living Light.
I don't remember exactly what it's called.
There, you're in darkness now.
Okay, cool. Just because I figure, even though there are some of the like trees and shrubs and stuff, what you're probably going to get silhouetted against most of the time is still like gray structures.
Yeah, structures and rocks.
Yeah. So I think gray is probably one of the most advantageous, at least for the environments that are in the game at this point.
Yeah. Some people think that the what is it called? Whatever the really dark one is, that's that you get when you reach tier 100. Some people like that for shadows, but I really don't think it would be ideal because it's just too dark. It's so dark that it's going to be darker than shadows.
Yeah. And the gang's all here.
Hey. Yeah, typically for indoor environments, I like to go with either Prime Inception or Silver Eagle.
Gotcha.
Now I'm sad that you're not on the same team.
At least I know we can have healthy competition.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. I won't be there though.
Yeah, you're probably gonna still stay asleep.
I'm gonna be asleep. That's okay. I just distract you anyhow. Your good luck term's just on the other side of the wall. It's all good.
Is she participating as well?
No.
Nah.
I am not good at FPS games.
she's my she's my stream co-pilot though.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I saw one of them. I think the last one left is on the roof across the way over there.
I keep thinking I see movement, but I don't know.
I saw it real faintly at that corner just a minute ago.
I thought that lamppost was a CTR at first. When you start to panic in war games, you'll start to see players in CTRs in places where you never expect.
Alright, since there's just the one left, let's see if I can draw it to us. Come on, show face.
Did it get stuck somewhere?
On the roof?
I think it's stuck up there on the roof, yeah.
It's always that last spot.
Yeah.
Go around.
Yeah, if you can see if it's like around that other side.
Watch it somehow be behind you.
It's just gonna sneak up on me.
Pick us off one by one.
The AIs have gained sentience.
I want a special ability in war games where you can disguise yourself as a robot. I was thinking about the viability of taking your suppressor off and turning your laser on and going full auto just to make people think that you're a robot, because no one would actually do that.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if you don't crouch and you're just standing up, moving in straight lines.
Yeah. Because bots always use the laser when they're scoping in.
Okay.
I hear it.
Yeah, so do I. It's around here somewhere.
Seriously, the laser is ridiculously visible. I was in mountains once, and I could see someone across the map using their laser. It was like a beacon.
Yeah.
See above you?
Is it on this roof? No, we already got the one on this roof.
Yeah, I heard it right over here. I heard that, like, hiss noise.
Is that you with the laser?
No, that's the other guy over there.
Oh, right.
Is there a way onto this roof?
I don't think so.
No, there's no way up there, but you should be able to shoot him.
Oop, I hear him moving.
Did he like fall out of the map or something?
I heard his footsteps right around here.
Wait, oh I see him, I see his head. Trying to hit him, it's...
So he's on that
It's
roof.
just his scalp.
Alright, hang on.
Come on.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Barely grazed him.
Alrighty, that's fun.
I
Nice.
think you're ready for Neurogen or something?
Sure.
Great.
Ooh.
I still have not ever beaten Neurogen on realistic.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can change that.
Maybe one sync co-op, I'm not sure.
Maybe we should turn down the music a little bit.
It's just the
We
main
just did an
music.
achievement for it, so I could actually see.
Alrighty.
ITO subcontractor Neurogen Pharma Corporation has been silent for the last 7 hours.
Whoops.
We have been assigned by ISC to locate and retrieve a data
There we go.
package from the mainframe on the central research deck. Station-wide power outage and only minimal life support functioning.
Oh,
Once
you
we
lost
have
one of your
power,
buddies.
we can access
Yep.
the research deck. Move out. Scanning for alternative access points to reach power cores. Alternative access located. We can use one of the maintenance shafts to access the storage sublevels.
I can hear your Sarah and my Sarah talking at the same time.
If the darker known frightens you, it
Like
is
scanning for
best to
alternative,
use the
scanning for alternative.
Disable anything in our way of completing the objective.
Yeah, I do unfortunately get a little echo because of our streaming setup since we don't
Right, yeah.
each have headphones.
It's not a big problem though. Actually gonna go further down, drop it.
Alright.
So I kind of drop in closer to the objective.
Alright, go follow you.
Yeah, it's sometimes good to shine your flashlight on bots because sometimes they'll get scared and run away.
Hmm.
But if you provoke them too much, then they charge.
Oh my goodness, there's a male voice?
Yeah, yeah. That's the that used to be the producer actually.
Really?
Oh.
Proceed to
Yeah.
the next power core location.
That was Firefly. He
Gotcha.
was originally the community manager.
Oh, shit. I got meleeed.
Those melee bots take a lot of hits. I do like the concrete dawn skin.
Get to the
It's nice.
control room and force a
Is that
system
not a good one?
so we can access the research deck.
How much experience do you have with war games, by the way?
Very, very little. Ah, damn.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
This is difficult.
I think this was a short-lived attempt.
So yeah, do you know how the drop crate cycles work?
Only, like, academically, I guess. Like, I've read about it. I haven't actually done enough with Wargame to really have any experience with how it functions.
Yeah. Yeah, so essentially Sarah will announce drop crates when they're 5 minutes and 1 minute away.
Okay.
And I think she'll announce the zone they're in, but nothing more than that. It won't even appear on the map. It'll just appear on your HUD once it's about to drop.
Okay.
Is it objective up there? I'm not sure what that. Oh, did we open the doors already?
I don't know.
I think so. I think we hit both switches, so. Follow me.
Okay.
So I think right now it's just emergency power, so you gotta turn on the auxiliary systems.
Yeah.
Got a new guy. I can't tell if he's actually a TR0 or if his rank hasn't looked in yet. I once went through a whole Wargames match not knowing that my training rank had bugged out and wasn't showing. So sometimes when you start the game, it'll just set you to 0.
Hmm.
I don't know why. Someone's on the Discord.
That's right.
Hello.
Who is this?
It is Jayhawk.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
You
you wanna join us in co-op? We're doing Neurodown.
I don't think my computer can handle it.
Yeah.
Jayhawk, I forget, are you one of the ones that I'm drafted with
I
tomorrow?
don't actually know what's behind this door.
Yeah, you're looking at.
That-
Cool.
By the way, are you gonna use headphones tomorrow?
For tomorrow, yeah.
Okay.
I'm only not right now because we're streaming and my co-pilot over here.
I don't have.
She needs to hear, so.
We passed the secret, by the way, when we were down in that base area. Do you want to go back real quick so I can show it to you?
Sure.
Secret?
Alright, let's do it. Secret, yeah. My friend showed it to me. Oh,
What difficulty? Big thing.
Realistic.
We're on realistic. Alright. Let's just hop on down. I
Alright,
think
I'm
you can
watching
get
the screen.
squished with this thing, I'm not sure.
Warning, a dropship linked to an unidentified mercenary group had docked with the station.
Okay, so I think it's over here.
They are moving along fast.
Yeah. It's along here somewhere. Yeah, on the other side.
Regroup our team in the elevator. We are leaving nobody behind.
Oh, yeah, we're kind of holding them up right now. Yeah, hang on a second, guys. We're looking for secrets.
Team in the elevator. We are leaving nobody behind.
Oh, that's what Sarah's on.
I might
about.
be lagging behind on the stream a bit, but I think you passed it.
It's here somewhere, I know it. We're looking for a door that's behind some shelves, and
Okay.
there's a space where you can crawl under.
Yeah, you
Oh.
totally passed that.
I don't know. I'm just kind of following your lead.
It's in here.
After stream, you should check out.
I'm not insane, I swear.
Marcus. The cool Winchester 1907 build.
Here it
Nice.
is.
Oh.
I think
Oh.
I passed it a while ago. I was looking for an open door, but yeah. Check this out.
Oh! They're in the game! One of them.
Yeah, there's a shark in the game.
Ha! I did
That's
not know that.
creepy.
Because for anyone watching this on stream, this is what I was talking about earlier. The plans were to make the actual missions in space, like, involve these things at some experimental research
Yeah,
facility.
these are terrifying. Have you seen the development videos of like earlier versions where they had these?
Yeah, that
available?
were actually animated.
That was terrifying.
Yeah,
I can't wait until these are actually introduced. It's gonna be
absolutely.
Absolutely terrifying.
Like that's part of why I'm so happy to participate in the tournament tomorrow, is just because it's going to call extra attention to the game, and like I would
Yeah,
love to
yeah,
see
it's
Hicks
great.
actually get some.
Unedited Eliminate is already bringing in more people.
Is it
Yeah, it's definitely spreading more attention.
awesome?
That's great news.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know if you were here in the stream yet when I mentioned that I actually got invited to the season 2 from Hicks himself, because I had messaged the official Interstellar Marines Facebook page for like, when are there people online for multiplayer so I can make a video on it, and he was just like, well, I can do you one more. Here's this thing we're doing. Sign up for it. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, he's a great guy. Yeah, so there is one more secret that's later on.
Oh yeah.
Things should have become okay.
Marcus says it's Jaws in space.
Pretty much.
Oh, it's in space.
Regroup our team in the elevator. We are leaving nobody behind. Regroup our team in the elevator. We are leaving nobody behind.
Yeah, it's actually partially the reason I wanted to do the supercut was because I felt like if people had one huge thing to watch instead of having to get involved and look at a lot of different people's channels and stuff. If it was all in one place, it might attract a lot more attention and have
Yeah.
more people join the event.
Absolutely.
Hopefully by like season 4 or something, we'll have 64 people like the times when Hell Week was first released.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a friend of mine, I think it was actually the guy that introduced me to the game in the first place, was one of the people that played during those really populated sessions, and he was just enthralled with it at the time.
Wondering if I can just push him.
Oh yeah, it's just him now, isn't it?
Regroup our team in the elevator. We are leaving nobody behind.
Celtic says you're going to need a bigger spaceship.
No, we're leaving nobody behind, Sarah. Don't you worry. We know exactly where he is.
Regroup our team in the elevator. We are leaving nobody behind.
Yep,
I just
yep.
have to wait for him to bleed out. That's it. Just maybe another, I don't know, 40 seconds.
Can I expedite the process?
Regroup our team in the elevator. We are leaving nobody behind.
Bleed fast.
Regroup our team in the elevator. We are leaving nobody behind.
Almost there.
I think we've broken Sarah. Oh no, the life force is fading fast from Snubby. Someone help!
Regroup our team in the elevator. We are leaving nobody behind.
And dead as a doornail. All right.
Oops.
Access restricted. Unable to exit on the research deck.
Sorry, not sorry, schnubs.
Card to unlock research.
Just slacking on the job.
This is the crew deck. I have marked 3 apartments of key research staff members. We should be able to
Oops.
locate a research key card in one of these locations.
Headquarters are the center of social life of all neurogen researchers at this station. This area is composed of a dining hall, a recreation room, and personal rooms. Your home away from home.
Hold on. The birds have cut the power to the crew apartments. Accessing local power grid. We can reroute the power in one of these locations in the lower section of the crew
Right,
deck.
so then the next secret, which is the only other secret that I know about, is in this room.
Oh, I feel like I may have found something around here when I first recorded my run-through of this level. Because I remember finding something significant around
Yeah,
here.
here it is. And it's not the videotape or the audio recording, it's this.
What?
What is that?
That's Kim. That's a really old picture of Kim when he got his Oculus Rift and he was playing it on the toilet.
Oh, man. Okay, so that must have gotten added to the game after I played this mission. Because I do not remember that.
Yeah, the friend of mine that showed me the shark, I think, actually suggested that this was added. And, it was.
Oh, you glorious man.
Yeah, it's so great.
I love it when games like this can have a sense of humor about themselves.
Yeah,
Sort of Metal Gear Solid that way.
yeah. Oh, ooh, that was a scene out of a horror movie. I looked down this hallway and there's a bot that just ran out of my view. That was scary.
Yeah, they only like cross your field of vision at the end of the hall.
Yeah, well, like the camera comes into focus and like you just catch a glimpse of it.
Yeah, like when I first played this mission, because I came at this game with very little knowledge of ahead of time.
That's
I
the best way to play this game.
I didn't know that this was still meant as a training scenario. Like I thought this was an actual mission,
Oh yeah,
and so I was just confused as hell. Like, why are there robots everywhere?
yeah.
I think people are liking the secret.
Last bullet. Alright, time to commence Operation Let the Mercs Fight Them For Us.
Oh yeah.
Execute extreme caution.
I'm skidding to a halt there.
the sound they make when they charge towards you, it's terrifying.
Yeah, that like charge up sound.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my favorite aspects of this game is its audio design.
Yeah. I don't know who did the audio. I don't think they're still working on the game, but they did an amazing job.
Absolutely.
Hey, Jayhawk's in.
We'll see how my computer can handle this.
Alright, cover me for just a second, Corey. I gotta adjust
We
this
as a
volume a little.
community should pitch in to get you a better PC. Oh, I got taken down.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh,
Get back in
click
game.
into the game again! Ah! Oh crap, I'm down! I clicked out of the game just long enough to adjust his volume and died!
Sorry, that was on me. You even said, okay, guard me for a second, and I didn't.
Jay, it's all you. Come save us.
Oh my god, you guys are, where are you? You guys
You
are
have
up-
38 seconds to get to the top level.
Corey, I hate to tell you this, I don't think we're gonna make it.
the stairs. What? Why are you over there?
Robot slapped us in the face really hard.
You're like out of the complex. You're
Oh.
falling.
I'm fading to black.
Oh, did it knock you out of the map?
It just slapped me into another dimension.
You got airlocked.
You guys complete.
I can't even spectate. I'm just stuck in
I
space.
understand.
It always bugged me about Neurogen. It's not anything about the gameplay or anything. It's just that the sun is yellow in space, which it isn't in real
Yeah.
life.
It's like white in real life.
Yeah, it's just the atmosphere that makes it seem yellow.
Yep.
Let's try StarCraft.
Okay.
ITO subcontractor Neurogen Pharma Corporation has been silent for the last 7 hours. We have been assigned by ISC to locate and retrieve the data package from the mainframe on the central research deck. Station-wide
Snubby's
power
still here.
outage and only enable life support functioning. Once we have power, we can access the
Yeah, I
research
hope
deck.
you're not that about before. Snubby.
Scanning for alternative
Yeah, we
access
had to
once to
shoot
reach
the
power
gun into
cores.
an elevator.
Alternative
Why are you
access
under the
located.
plane?
We can use one of the maintenance shafts to access the storage sublevel.
Jay, what are you doing?
I'm too good for floors. Right, here we go.
Oh man, I started like
So,
across the map from you guys.
Oh wow. Alright.
Uh,
Alright, I guess we'll just go in from different entrances and then regroup inside.
Okay.
Oh wait, I was gonna say you're with Snubby, but I think he's still AFK.
Yeah, he's just kind of standing there.
I'll run
Oh.
over to you.
Noah says he's getting an acoustic guitar in a few days.
Oh, cool. Have fun with that.
Combat training robots have been programmed
Celtic
to
Note says
protect
Jay
the
had to
area.
check the outer hall.
Eliminating CTRs is necessary to infiltrate the facility undetected.
Well, guess I met up with you guys a little earlier.
Alright, so you guys gotta be there before
Oh, yeah.
one of those presses the button.
Yeah, we gotta hustle. I actually managed to do this alone in single player. I had to haul
yeah,
ass.
you gotta get it last minute. Once it was closing as I was running towards it, and I actually slid under it.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys in position?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh. Oh. Oh god, reload! Okay. That was fast.
Sweet.
Another one coming. I don't know where. I can hear him stomping around though. There he is.
Imagine if they implemented robots with quieter servos.
Suddenly this game just gets 3 times as hard.
Yeah. Whoa!
I almost did it. Just a second. Just a second.
Oh, whoa, sorry, hang on, I'm bringing it back. It's not working.
I can like hear the gears fighting you.
Whatever. I almost did an elevator jump.
More.
You know what I'm talking about, Coordinator?
Wait, are you talking about like using the elevator to boost yourself or something?
No, like, if you clip through, like, the edge of it while it's coming up, like, clip through the floor, maybe you could get boosted up.
That's cool. So, I can't press the button on that door.
Oh.
I'm doing it right now.
Neither can I.
Notice there's new stealth technology,
How does that
WD-40.
work? That should work.
Nope, that's the elevator. Oh god, well. We lost the elevator. Huh.
Wait, let me see.
There's some stairways on the side.
Yeah, there are other entrances,
Push
so...
myself. Push. Didn't work. Alright, yeah, let's just take the stairs, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, it's like inside the door. Oh, I can get it.
Oh, can you get it?
Wait, oh, it's just the hitbox somewhere else?
Oh.
Oh, wait, I saw it, yeah.
Hey, there we
it
go.
is. Hey. Wait, I think there's a passage literally right there.
Over there.
Big
Whoop.
coordinator.
Yep. Because the CTR just came through it.
Sorry, what was that, Jay?
Optimal for me to record it at normal FPS. Like constant.
Oh. Your FPS doesn't always have to be the same. It's, when your FPS drops, it still keeps recording at the same frame rate. That's what I'm talking about. There are some types of recordings that, don't do that, that change the frame rate of the game, which makes it really hard to sync up. But, your recording was fine, so...
Dispatch for reinforcements.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry, your recording was fine.
And I generally tend to record 1080p, 30 frames per second, so...
Yeah.
This key card gives you access to the office.
Oh, and I suppose since I've got you here and you're the one that edits the supercuts together, do you want me to just save the raw footage, or do you want to just download the video that I put up and then cut it from that?
If you have some method of sending me the uncut footage without uploading it to YouTube, then that's great. But
Okay.
really, any method is fine, because I have a YouTube downloader that downloads in HD, so it's all
Okay. I'll see if I can just archive that and put it up on Google Drive, and then I'll just share it with you. That way you can get access to the raw footage that way.
Sweet. Okay.
This key card gives you access to the security building.
Lost
You
connection
can
to
just slid down
chat.
the rail.
The gate to the main research building is controlled from the security building at the center of the facility.
Fun fact, you don't actually need a key card to get into the security building. You can just shoot a bunch of bullets outside of it, and one of the guards will come to the door, and you can just shoot him and go in.
Yeah, I accidentally discovered that.
Whoa, okay. Almost died there.
Ooh, almost shot you in the head.
Gotta make sure I don't cross your line of fire. Alright, you go and press that button. We're gonna go down and
Alright.
get to the door.
To access the labs in the basement, you first need to retrieve a key card from the office buried on the top floor.
Whoa, made it. Oh, you got squished. It's alright, you got it.
Alright, whoa.
Oh, I'm down.
Whoa. Whoops. And gotcha. The first time I came through here and I saw those, I was just freaked
It's like,
out.
"Ah!" Funny if there's a really rare chance they come alive.
They turn into melee robots.
Yeah.
This key card grants you access to the vault inside the research labs below. Check your safe.
You have found a comfort room.
Here we go.
Okay, so one of us is gonna go left and the other's gonna go right.
Alright. I'll take right.
Nice.
Jay's down.
I got you.
Whoa! Oh shit, I just like clipped through the floor.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Oh god!
Luckily, oh, whoa.
Ah!
Hang on, I'm gonna try something.
You don't have a head! What?
So if he helps it up, will it fix it?
Hopefully. There we go. Alright.
See, sometimes shooting your friends in the face is the right decision.
All's right with the world. I'm standing on the floor and you have a head again. Okay.
Yeah, luckily, if you fall through the floor during Hell Week, it'll just teleport you to a random zone and it won't kill you.
Gotcha.
It's not a fix, but it's a workaround.
Yeah.
Silent alarms might have been triggered. Check your six.
Whoa!
He almost got snuck up on there.
Oh, sorry, I walked in front of your fly.
It's all good. Whoa! Almost got snuck up on myself. Alright, let's keep moving.
Go this way.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting shot at from way right there. Got him.
Hey, goodness, Mark, do you prefer the SMG or the AR?
SMG.
Yeah, same.
I use the AR more as like a DMR, just because
Yeah.
its full auto
I always
recoil
use it on
is kind of rough.
Sometimes when I'm picking up bots, I put it on burst, but I rarely put weapons on burst.
Yeah, same. I'm not a huge fan of burst fire.
Yeah. I can burst my fire myself, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
I apparently can't reconnect to chat.
Seriously? Okay. Well, we're chat dark for a while then.
I keep trying, but I might just have to restart the
I'm
app.
not sure if the chat's updating from you, not that I can still see it.
Primary objective completed.
What?
Overall performance
Jay, what happened? Did you trip and fall?
must be improved. Training exercise concluded.
I'm gonna try restarting the whole app.
It did look like that too, it was pretty convincing with the ragdoll.
Just fell and knocked his helmet off a rock.
Yeah. Let's try a nuke race.
Okay.
Looks like J-Hawk left.
Exercises to reach the
So So, I don't know if you know about this, but this mission was originally a beta pre-release of the co-op mode for this game.
Huh. That's
It was
cool.
only released for spearheads, and I was one of them, and I remember being so hyped for this. There used to have a 10-minute timer on this.
Yeah.
And everyone was doing speed runs.
I don't think I've actually done this one yet.
It was terrifying the first time.
Whoa!
Okay.
Alright, I can see why.
Oh yeah, also, there's a bug where the heads grow when you kill them sometimes.
Yeah, because this guy just
Not
did.
sure what causes it. One thing that's a little strange. Back in the beta pre-release, when you shine flashlights in a melee bot space, they would like shield their eyes,
Oh, yeah.
and they don't really do that.
I seem to
They run
recall them
away,
doing
but-
that in an older version of the game.
Yeah, they used to do that. I noticed that one kind of did it when he was sprinting at me downward on a staircase so fast that it got air, and then it did the animation mid-air.
Hmm.
So, not sure what that was about. Whoa! That's a... oh.
Gotcha.
Thanks.
Hopefully there's nothing else coming. Crap, I hear footsteps. Oh god! Get up faster! There we go.
You're good. I gotta expect surprises on every corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's also a bug in co-op where after you get revived, you'd start spectating yourself. And you could still control and everything, but it just like spectating whoever you were. And,
Whoa! Whoa! Alright! I just got uppercutted into hell.
That's realistic for you.
Yeah.
Nice. Just one smack.
It's almost like something with a steel hand colliding with a human chin is probably catastrophic.
I don't know what is up with.
Yeah, there was a bug where you'd spectate yourself, and if you left click to try to shoot, you would just cycle to the next player,
Oh, okay.
and you could see yourself looking around from someone else's perspective. It was really
So
weird.
it doesn't just turn it into a third-person shooter, it kind of kills it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one off to the left.
Oh,
Oh
there's
god.
Run!
Oh god. One down. Another one's chasing you.
Run, someone after me!
Okay.
Okay. I managed to switch weapons fast enough.
Alright then.
On top of these?
This mission is intense.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm up here.
Oh, cool.
Wait, hang on, hold still.
I
Walk around.
don't think you can come through the door this way,
Oh
though.
no! You can make a tower of marines. It's done.
I can carry you. We'll just put on a really long trench coat. We'll get into all the space theaters, don't you worry.
Okay, there we go. Wait, I'm gonna try to land this. Get some distance.
Interstellar Marine Long Jump Olympics.
Oh,
Hey.
no. I bounced off. So, don't go in those locker rooms, because they're instant death.
Apparently. Oh god, I hear
Alright,
motion.
You wanna see a secret?
Sure.
Normally you're supposed to go through all kinds of stuff down there, which is spooky. I remember this room terrified me back in the beta. It's just, but look at this.
Uh-huh. Shortcut.
Yeah, a lot of them. Now you might notice when you're crouching in this that you can't aim down the sight because when you aim down the sight, you stand up slightly, and there's no room for the character to do that.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is kind of cool getting like a guided tour of some of these levels from somebody that knows the
And
game
you'll
more than I do.
find more bots.
Hi there!
that where you open a door and there's like an enemy right on the other side of it. Like a scripted cutscene or event, and that just kind of happened from the way that the AI moves around. I'm not sure if we need to go in here. Oh yeah, we got the shortcut. We don't need to go in there. I like these shadows.
Yeah. Yeah, the lighting in this game actually kind of reminds me of Fear.
The lights went out and I didn't see that bot. This is a pretty scary part of the game.
Oh! Oh!
Okay. We're all looking up to the side and we didn't see the one straight for us.
Charging down the center.
We'll never expect a rush. So, we can't climb over that set of boxes, so we're gonna have to go through the side tunnels.
Alright.
Oh, he just slammed his face into the locker. Alright, so I'm gonna flip this switch, and we're gonna make a beeline for that pile of boxes that was in between the rooms
Okay.
before. Alright, now we're safe.
Oh. Okay. Oh, hi.
There's one behind us.
Is that glass bulletproof? No, sir.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, all the bots seem to overestimate the quality of the game because they keep trying to shoot through the glass thinking it's a destructible object. Alright, I think it's safe to go. Okay. I don't think we get started because this is where I die most of the time, trying to sprint for that door. Oh yeah, see if we had sprinted, that bot would have gotten us.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's go sneaky. Sneaky.
Still hear one moving around, I think to our right.
It's not the tree. What? I shot it.
Whoa! Ah, crap, I'm down.
Oh, barely got it.
I shut off my flashlight to try and go stealth, and that didn't work out so well.
I was pretty sure it was clear, and I backed into a robot and almost killed it.
Okay, alright, flashlight on.
I think we're good.
Oh crap. I heard the charge sound, I just don't know where it is.
That's the most terrifying feeling when you hear the sound but you don't know. Yeah, you will learn to hate that sound in Hellwig. Just like collecting a package and then all of a sudden you hear that and you have no idea where it's coming from. Bots! Oh no.
Hopefully it's just the two of them. Okay, alright. Oh crap, I hear one moving.
Check to make sure it's clear first. You still got okay.
Alright, we're good. Pretty sure I heard one coming from off to our side, so... Yep, there he is.
Came from our spawn room.
I'm so sad that I can't get my Twitch app to work again.
Yeah, it kinda sucks that it's glitching out on me. So, apologies to chat, I'm not meaning to ignore you, I just can't see you!
And one of the bots is just just no spoilers.
Oh yeah, that's my Nightbot. It's automated to do that because I've played a lot of like story-oriented games,
Yeah.
and I just automate it to do that so that I know a lot of people like they don't even do it maliciously. Like they're trying to help. Like, well, there's this cool item there.
I have friends like that. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I want to find it for myself. You know?
Yeah.
I know you're trying to
I have
help.
some friends like that where they're like, oh yeah, have you seen this thing yet? It's like, no, I haven't, but I've been meaning to. It's like, oh, that's so cool. It's like, no, please don't tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
Spoiler. And then I'm like, I know it is because I know your definition of spoiler is different from mine.
Exactly. Like if it's something that I would appreciate the process of discovering, and then you just tell me about it, that's a spoiler.
Yeah. No sneaker.
Heh.
Secret.
Eh. Come on, jump, damn it!
You gotta time it right.
Eh.
You gotta get
There we go. Almost. There we go.
Alright, you got it.
It's almost sad.
I'm a highly trained Marine.
Are you?
I'm one of the Earth's finest.
Like veteran Marine. It's like, I'm too old for this. Lots down
Covert Operations Team Spearhead. The one thing they never trained us. Vertical leaps.
there.
Oh, hey there.
Hang on. My game has up. Oh.
Uh-oh. 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 No!
No! Oh, I saw it.
I glanced down and saw the hole. You are the last man standing. I'm like, what? Smack!
I saw from my tilted dead perspective. Just that robot sprinting towards you while you were reloading.
Oh, solid effort. Sketching over here.
They're designs.
What do you want to try next?
I don't know. I think I've got one mission left in me, and then I gotta call it a night because I want to try and get some actual sleep for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be in like, what, 11 hours?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. It's like 10, gonna be 10 in the morning for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be 9 for me, so... And I'm usually, like, I get up at, like, noon, so...
Yeah. You gotta set those alarms.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here.
You wanna try a survival map?
Sure.
If we do operations, it's kinda like training for ops in war games if you wanna think of it that way.
Yeah, sure. Works for me.
Sorry.
It's just, I think it's basically this. I can't remember if there are both ranged and melee bots in survival, but there are both types in war games.
Okay.
I think that the realistic bots might actually be weaker than the ops bots in war games. Might
Yeah.
be mistaken though. So yeah, they're unrealistically powerful.
In terms of, like, how much damage they can take, or...
Yeah, they, the melee bots take, I don't even know how much to the chest, but, you gotta get quite a few in the head in order to take them down.
Gotcha. Good to know ahead of time, because that would have caught me off guard.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh crap. Woo!
Trying not to shoot each other in this situation is kind of difficult.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten any closer to any of these objectives. Hang on. One over here. Oh yeah, it's in the hallway, that's right.
Ah, crap.
Oh, I'm coming.
For a second I thought it was a dead one because it was just completely still.
There it is. Getting you.
Alright, cool. Company behind us. Shadowplay for the most part. Well, I guess NVIDIA.
I used to use OBS, but it started bugging out.
Yeah, same.
Record at like 2 frames per second.
Yeah. And the other problem that I had with OBS and Shadowplay for a little while is that they wouldn't record audio and video at the same rate, so they would gradually desync.
That's awful. That's like an editor's worst nightmare.
Oh yeah. It made editing hell.
That's what I was worried about. Having different problems with their footage, like or low res or out of sync, or the audio is slower.
I don't think we're getting it back.
Oh yeah, something I should probably mention in the Discord is make sure that your audio is good and balanced, because there was some people's audio that were unusable and I had to use their teammates' audio all the time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I generally get pretty good audio levels.
Yeah. There was just like one person who had their voice way too loud and the rest of the game quiet. Oh,
Okay, gotcha.
I'm done. And there was another person who didn't record their own voice, so I'd use their
Oh.
teammates' audio through Discord. But you know, it all worked out. It's not that bad.
Gotcha. Yeah, the one thing from my footage is that I record the gameplay and my commentary on the same audio track, so they're not going to be separable.
Yeah, same. Can hit that play.
I give up. My Twitch app is not working.
Alright, well, apologies then, guys. We were chat dark for the remainder of the stream.
I'm sorry. I've restarted it twice.
I can still see the chat, so I can do that.
Okay, yeah, if you can relay that, then it's appreciated. Because unfortunately, I am a poor man. I do not have more than one monitor.
Celtic Knight says, would jump into voice chat so I could help with the chat relay, but you're busy trying to stay alive.
Whoa, hey there. Oh, crap.
Oh, okay.
Well, I put a few rounds into him.
Whoa! Ooh, he was winding up the swing.
Alright, cool. And like I said, I think this is my last mission for the night anyway, so...
Center mass when it's aim for the head.
Yeah. Especially because if you aim center mass and let the muzzle jump climb, then you'll end up getting a headshot anyway.
Yeah. All works out.
Yep. Oh. Whoa! Okay, he just conveniently putting himself in the way. Oh!
Oh no!
Damn it! I dodged like 2 swings and the third one caught me. Oh well. Alrighty, I guess I'm gonna wrap it there.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow doesn't end that way.
That's why you stay away from ops.
Yeah.
If your team tries to pressure you into doing it, just say no.
I'll go solo
Ops
instead.
is.
Alrighty then, so since you participated last season, about how long do you think that's going to take? I've heard estimates of like an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was actually a lot shorter than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah?
It ended up being about an hour long, maybe
Gotcha.
less. But that was kind of short because some people had tried for ops and died in like the first 10 minutes, and our team had died within the first 20 minutes because we ran into another team.
Mm.
But I would say it would range anywhere from hour to 2 hours, maybe.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure how having more people per team would affect the length.
Yeah, I'd imagine
But it
that
could go either way.
the number of teams would do more to affect the duration than just the number of people on teams.
I think I agree, because more people, that means more people per gunfight, and
Yeah.
more people will get eliminated within a short amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. So, alright, well I'm going to call it there, so all
Yeah,
the luck
just
in the
let me
world
know
to
if
you,
have
so.
any- Let me know if you have any more questions.
Yeah.
I won't give away any strategies, but if you have any questions about war games, just let me know.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap here and hopefully lay down, do some reading, try and quiet my mind down so I can try and get some sleep.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
So yeah, if if Jay is still around, I don't know if he's hanging around in the chat or if he just pieced out. I'm gonna try
I don't
to.
see him in the Discord or on the stream or anything.
Okay, I guess he checked out then. I'm gonna try to show up in the Discord tomorrow morning about an hour early, so we can kind of coordinate stuff and figure out who's doing
Yes,
what.
hopefully I can get there. I'm just picturing myself like waking up 5 minutes beforehand.
Oh, I will show up.
And just like scarf down breakfast and be like, oh, I'm here.
I will show up a zombie, I'm sure. So at the same time, though, I do want to help try and coordinate stuff. So guess I will catch you then, man.
Yeah, see ya.
Alrighty, good luck to you, man.
Look.
So we exit game and check out from stream. I would. Yeah, geez, let me find where the pop out got off to. There we are. Alright, so Noah's taken off. Cheers, folks. Nice to meet the two that joined you. Absolutely, I agree. And Sheila's taken off, working on some more screenshots and house plans. So yeah, for anyone that is still lurking around in chats, hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this was sort of a departure from my usual sort of stuff. I just wanted to prep for the competition tomorrow, so I don't know exactly when the plan is for the actual episodes to come of that competition to get released. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know, and then get them edited together as much as I can. So hopefully you'll get several episodes from me out of it, because if you don't, it means I got eliminated early, and I hope that doesn't happen. So, you know, hence the prep. So anyway, till then, I'm Kidsmarker at Level Press. Thank you all kind of for watching.
I'm Violeta.
And as always, we wish you all good gaming
And
and Godspeed.
Bye!
Cheers, everyone.